Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. I'm going to play something. It's a reaction video, of course, and I want to give you my points of view on it for educational purposes. Now, I've often said that the mothers of today are failing their daughters. They are equipping their daughters with all the stuff they need to be a modern day whore. They are teaching them how to be thoughts. They are allowing them to be promiscuous. Now, let me go ahead and play the video and let you hear from a woman herself. 1 second.
Okay, so this might make some of y'all mad, but I don't give a damn. I'm gonna say it anyway. You cannot complain about your teenage daughter acting fast, being grown, talking back, or nothing if at 13 you was allowing her to wear crop tops. At 14, she lip gloss popping and her weaves is getting longer. By 15, she's wearing 2-inch nails. And by 16, she got long ass eyelashes, long ass nails, crop tops, and everything else. That's why she can't stay in a child's place.
Exactly. A lot of parents are allowing their daughters to look like the whores that they resent. You're allowing them, you're teaching them to carry themselves. Now, let me tell you something. When you allow your daughter to dress like that, to look like that, and behave like that, you are putting her in compromising positions to where she can be a victim of sexual assault. You are making it easier for the sexual predators out there to pick her out and make her a victim. You are putting her on display for men who have no values, for men who are perverts. Just because you want to compete with your child, some of you mothers want to compete with your daughters. You want to see if you can dress more whorish than she can. Y'all in the same clubs with the daughters. Y'all grinding on random men with the daughters. Y'all smoking drugs with the daughters. Pass me this, roll me that, let me hit that with your daughters. There's no line between you and your daughter. You're not her mother, you're her friend. You're her bestie. You're her day one. There is supposed to be a separation between a mother and a child. But you're in competition. You're wearing tight clothing like your daughters. You ought to be ashamed of yourselves.
Because you allowed her to move and act like she was grown from 13 to 16. So now at 16, when she's out of control, stop complaining about it. You set the foundation for how your kids are going to turn out. I didn't play none of that shit. Junior high, my kids couldn't even have social media, and I am not one of them parents that give a damn about y'all all coming home talking about, well, everybody got this and everybody's allowed to do. I don't give a damn.
And I'm going to say this. If you have a child, I don't care if you're a man or woman, if you're a child, father or mother, you need to be looking at your children's social media. This is where they're getting propositions from perverts. You need to be there to see what they're watching, what they're listening to. You got to do that. But unfortunately, a lot of mothers, they have their own social media account. I'm talking about American black women, but it's all over the board. I'm talking about American black women. They have social media accounts where they are looking and presenting themselves as whores too, doing whorish activities, smoking, drinking, popping it, twerking. Women that's in their 50s and 60s trying to get low, open their legs and all this other weird stuff like that at that age. And their daughters are their friends on their social media. Their daughters are on their Facebook as a friend, watching mama popping it, dropping it, smoking, acting like a fool in the streets. A lot of women do not honor, they don't honor motherhood no more, unfortunately. Now, what I'm going to do is play a video of a woman who compares being a whore to being a surgeon, trying to make it seem like if you are a whore and you have a high body count, you are going to you're just like a surgeon. I mean, you would have an honorable thing going on with you. Excuse me for stumbling my words today. But there's no comparison between an honorable surgeon who saved lives to a whore who just sleeps with everybody and have a high body count. But let me play it for you so you can see this stupid way of thinking that this woman has.
I mean, my body count is the quickest way to talk yourself off some coochie, because I absolutely am not giving it to you after you ask it. And this weird obsession with having a low number doesn't make sense to me, because like I said before, at the end of the day, do you want a surgeon who's only done one surgery? Nope. No, you don't. You want a surgeon with experience, yes or no? So when you ask these women what's their body count, you're looking for someone who has a low one, and then all you're going to do is run back and tell your homies about how she can't suck dick, how she can't arch her back, how she can't do X, Y, and Z. Yeah. Why? When you can have...
Now think about the logic of this right here. She's saying you should get a woman that has at least 50 bodies. You want a woman that has slept with over 1 million men just because that woman has experience in the bedroom. See, the way things are really supposed to go, ladies and gentlemen, is that your woman, your wife, is supposed to be customized to you. She's supposed to bring basic type of knowledge, such as domestic skills, cleaning, cooking, and stuff. No, domestic stuff. You know, be feminine, compliant, submissive, basic stuff that a woman's supposed to have already equipped, right? Now, when it comes to sexual pleasure and stuff like that, she's supposed to customize herself to your desires, meaning she's supposed to be a virgin, which is hard to find. But if she is a virgin or have 1 or 2 bodies on her body count, she's supposed to learn what it is that you like. You can teach a woman in the bedroom what you like. If she is this is where being submissive come from. It's where it works at. There are things men may like. The woman has to be submissive enough to that man to be willing to perform those type of acts. So you don't have to sleep with 1 million men to satisfy a man. You can be a virgin and still satisfy a man. If you're willing to be humble enough to listen to the man in the bedroom, you will please that man. So this type of thinking is stupid.
And Z, why? When you can have a woman who knows what she's doing is going to be able to please.
You are a young virgin who happened to stumble across this video. Please do yourself a favor and do not listen to the foolishness coming out of this woman's mouth.
Right.
To compare the skill set of a surgeon whose occupation it is to save lives, which needs practice, of course, but to that of a loose woman who can't keep her legs closed for the sake of experience? Now that's insane. You might not believe it, but there are men out here who actually believe in purity over your skills in bed. Out here flexing having a high body count, but at the end of the day, you just damage goods. Because who really wants a car with 100,000 miles on it? Who really wants woman that everybody done touched and been with? You know how much of a flex it is to say, oh yeah, I saved myself for my husband? How many people you know who have done that in this generation? You learn your spouse as God intended when you get married. Ain't nothing out there but STDs and ST demons. Real flex is no body count.
Now, I believe I've already ended this conversation, maybe not.
Sorry, somebody else, but yeah, that's true though. A lot of women can't say that they saved themselves for marriage because, like the first clip, you're allowing your daughters to go out in these streets dressed like whores. You're making them attractive to people who are filled with lust, with extreme lust, which is called lasciviousness. A lot of men, a lot of women now walk around with hearts filled with lasciviousness. You understand what I'm saying? Where they are just trying all types of alternative lifestyles. So yeah, we don't care about you having we want you to have 0 to none, but we got to be honest. Most women sleeping with men in their teenage years, man. But we don't want you to have a blowout down there in your box and stuff. We don't want that. I'm gonna play another video clip for you, gentlemen, so you can see this too. Because a lot of women think that they have power in their coochie, right? They think they can run the world with their coochie, right? And you're supposed to bow down and be thankful because you got a piece of that box, man. But that's not what men want. But unfortunately, this is what women believe. Let me play the clip.
A discussion that's long overdue. I'm tired of hearing pussy is power. It's trash. Throw it out. It's a gabillion good coochies out here. Right. If your man gives you a blueprint and tells you, this is how I want you to love me, this is how I want you to tend to me, cater to me, nurture me, whatever, so that I could be content in this relationship, why are you not listening? You don't go to a job and they give you the job description and you fucking wing it. So why are you winging it in your relationship and expecting the man to, be loyal to you? I'm confused. But you want a man to love you in your love language. Women need to stop that one-sided ish. I can't stand it. I don't like it. If you two choose to come together and y'all verbalize things, why not respect it? Don't you think that would make the relationship go much easier?
She's not going to respect it because she's the prize. She's the prize. Oh my God, she's the prize. That's what these women believe. Okay? They think if they give you some coochie, that's all you need.
Don't you think that would make the relationship go much easier? It's like y'all make it harder and then you wonder why this man is unhappy. He told you what he wanted, Latasha. You didn't listen because you thought your pork chop was enough to keep him. It's a lot of pork chops out here. Do better.
Exactly. A vagina comes standard on every woman that is born, and a vagina is made every day. What do I mean? There's a baby being born every day. There's a person dying every day. So as soon as a one coochie kick the bucket and check out, there's another coochie being made for the world. So your vagina is not that special. Just keeping it real with you. Tell me what you think about this in the comments, y'all.